Look now at how coronavirus cases have increased in the last week. We were at 225 cases and 1 death. But as I mentioned a moment ago, the breaking news is there are now new cases. So now 451 positive cases, an additional death as well. So 7 deaths. In an effort to better chart the spread of the pandemic here, ABC7's Mauricio Casillas is checking in with the same doctor each week to see how things are changing. It's the segment you'll see only on ABC7.
Dr. Burgos is the director of internal medicine at UMC. He's seeing coronavirus patients daily, and he's concerned about the trend we're seeing. Just like last week, I asked him the same 7 questions about the coronavirus. Here's what he had to say.
Last week was very busy for us. We definitely had more cases. The numbers are increasing way more than expected. Right now, hospitals can definitely handle the number of patients we have, and we are ready to get more patients if the need is there. People at home need to stay hopeful. They need to enjoy their families. They need to stay home. The most eye-opening thing I saw this week was the large number of cases. Since we met last week, we had over 100 new diagnoses of COVID-19 in El Paso. I mean, this is a very uneasy sensation for us as physicians, because we are afraid that a lot of these positive cases might get sick to a point where they will need to be in an intensive care unit. Just like we saw this trend this past week, we might see a similar trend over the next 2 weeks, because we know the incubation period for this virus can take up to 14 days. So if we were exposed or overexposed last week, we might not see symptoms immediately. We still have 2 weeks to see these symptoms. What gives me hope is the fact that even though we're still seeing people outside, the community is showing support with each other. I'm actually following social media very closely, and I'm seeing that some influencers in El Paso are using their exposure to blast out on people who are out there doing what they shouldn't, which is good. So we have to keep people in line. My message, as last week, might be even, I cannot say louder, but please, El Paso, stay home.
Remember, you can always go back and compare how his answers have changed. Just go to our website, kvia.com, and search Check-in. Mauricio Casillas, ABC7.